Hey guys, so today is going to be a tutorial for this eye look, and I was planning on doing something similar to a rainbow eye look, like rainbow meets mermaid meets candy colors. So that is how I came up with this look. So this is kind of somewhere in between, I guess. And most of the colors are focused on the lower lash line. I did sneak a few, I think like 4 colors on here. So if you want to use less products, just do less colors. Even 1 would look really pretty, but 2 or 3 would look amazing as well. I think most of the country is in heat wave right now and we're all sweating. So I thought I might as well just embrace the heat, do a fun tropical eye look with all these colors. And I did use some blue mascara on the lower lash line, which this is the Anastasia Hypercolor mascara, and this color is just like giving me life today. I love this color. It's the brightest blue mascara I have ever found. If you want to see this product in action and see the full tutorial for how I got this look, then just keep watching. So for a look like this, it is important to start off with a base. So I'm using the Sigma eyeshadow base in the color Persuade, and I'm going to apply that with a Real Techniques brush. I'm going to put that all over the lid and the lower lash line. Just make sure you go back with your finger to press it in and blend it out, because the brush can't get into all the little nooks and crannies as well as your finger can. I'm using Texture by MAC on an E35 brush. I don't want to do much with my lid since most of the focus is on the lower lash line, but I think it's nice to have some definition to balance everything out. So that's just going right in the crease. And then I'm going to blend that out with an E40 brush. Okay, so now moving on to the fun part. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Electric Eel. I'm going to run a thin line of that on the lower lash line, or along the lower lash line, I should say. I say a thin line because you can always go back and add more. And in this outer corner, just wrap it around just a little bit so that when we add our liner, it'll just be easier to overlap the 2 colors and you won't have any bare spots. I'm going to use this Precision Round P82 brush just to lightly blend it, just because I don't feel like getting my fingers super messy today. But this brush is funny though, because it is so dense, it almost feels like you are blending it out with your finger. Kind of creepy. From the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, using this highlight shade called Venus. And we're going to place that right around that inner tear duct with our E70 brush. Then we're going to add the brighter colors along the lower lash line. So for those, I'm using the Stila Countless Color Pigment. And this one is in the color Tie-Dye. The colors inside are gorgeous. So I'm going to start off with this bright baby blue in this corner right here. I want that color to be right in the center of my lower lash line. So I'm going to apply that first to use as a guide so I know where to place the rest of the colors. So I'm just dabbing it and pressing the shadow right into the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. This time I'm using this E21 brush to apply this darker purpley blue right here. And I'm pressing that one into the outer corner of the lower lash line, just making sure to leave a little bit of room because I want to add some pink underneath the purple. So now for that hint of pink in the outer corner, I'm going to use this brush. It's actually an Ulta brand brush. I'm not sure of the name or the number, but it's kind of a mini version of the E70, so I love it for the lower lash line. And I'm using it to apply this Barbie pink shade. And that is just going to go right around the outer edge of the purple shade. Don't want to go overboard, you just want a little hint of color right there. To finish off the lower lash line, I'm using Aquadisiac by MAC. I'm applying that with that same E70 brush we used for our inner corner highlight. And because we already put down that lighter shade, this turquoise color is going to look a little bit more minty in the inner corner, which is what I was going for, and then get a little bit darker as we blend it into the blue. Okay, and then I'm going to balance out the strong lower lash line with a thick line of winged eyeliner. I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Liner in black. And this is my favorite eyeliner brush too. This is an E05 brush. For this outer wing, going to start right where my upper and lower lash lines meet. And pull out a nice flick like that. Now I'm applying Benefit They're Real mascara, which looks like this, to my top lashes only. The lashes I'm using today are these Khroma Glimmer lashes. I've talked about them a million times. They're my all-time favorites. Just gonna set those right down onto the lash line. It's probably easier to use tweezers to just kind of nestle them in there. And usually once my false lashes have dried, I go back, and the glue is all dry and everything, I'll go back using the same eyeliner on the same brush and just retrace everything very carefully just to cover up any glue or you know, the strip of lashes, the actual band itself. Then I'm going to apply some blue mascara, and this one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Hypercolor Brow and Lash Tint in Electric Blue. The best tip that I can give you for applying color mascara, this brand or any other brand, is just to apply it in layers. So you want to apply a light layer and then let it dry, and then go back and try to build some volume and length with a second or a third coat. That way it won't get clumpy. And that actually works really well for me with any mascara pretty much when it comes to the lower lash line. So in the interest of preventing heat stroke, I'm going to keep the rest of the video pretty snappy. The only air conditioner upstairs in my house is in the other room. So in this room, it feels like Texas. Like, am I in Texas? I don't know. Anyway, so I've already applied my bronzer. I applied that earlier today, and I just used this one, the Hibiscus Kiss Duo by MAC, and then I wanted to go for a really light, girly, petal pink color for my blush. So I'm gonna use this one. This is Pink Swoon by MAC. And this is an amazing color, and even though it is lighter, it looks beautiful on a wide range of skin tones. And just pop that right on the apples. Nothing too intense. This is really bright, so it just comes across as like a really pretty youthful glow to the cheeks. And I'm definitely sticking with the cooler toned colors for the rest of my face, kind of like I did on the eyes. And then a lot of times I just like to blend out the inner corner of my blush just using a large powder brush. And I just applied and I just broke my Angel lipstick by MAC. It's actually kind of been like that for a little while, but in this heat, it really takes a toll. That's how hot it is in here, kids. I tell no lies. And you know we have to do some NYX Butter Gloss in Meringue on top. I think the color goes with this look really well. It adds some shine, smells amazing, so what's not to love? And that is going to do it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.